Welcome back to my channel, Dooney Addicts. It's Dooney Addict 615. Happy Sunday. Thank you so very much for joining the premiere or the live stream, the replay, not the live stream. I hope that you all have had an amazing week. Thank you for joining the premiere. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you so very much for joining. I do hope that you will stick around, engage in the live chat, stick around for a few more videos, and if you like what you see, I do hope that you will consider subscribing and turning on the bell alert so that you do not miss any of my future uploads. If you are one of my returning tribe sisters, tried and true, thank you so very much. I am going to give you the gift of time tonight because I am not going to stay with you long, but I do have a new bag that I want to share with you. So it's probably been roughly 2 years ago that Coach released the color Boysenberry. And at that time, I absolutely fell in love with the color. I did a video that was saying things that you should consider adding. It was a Coach video, and the color Boysenberry was one of those colors that I featured. I did purchase a Boysenberry central chain tote from Coach with a matching zip around wallet, but I have yet to carry that bag and have decided that I am going to part ways with that bag out of my collection because of the Coach leather. That thin, easy to dent, not very high quality in my opinion leather. I just don't have a place for that in my collection. So as the color Boysenberry is reappearing this fall, a few months ago, I actually was scrolling late one night on Coachoutlet.com, and in the reserve section, I found a Hobo in the color Boysenberry. It was an amazing price. I did get Rakuten cash back on the purchase as well. And now that we have had our first, freeze temperatures, a friend of mine out in the St. Louis, East St. Louis area, they shared that they'd already gotten some snow. I figured this is a really good time for me to pull this bag out and to figure out how to incorporate it into my carry wardrobe for this season. So it is the color Boysenberry, and it is the Maddy Hobo. I have quite a few Hobos in my collection, with Mackenzie likely being my favorite and most used. But let me introduce you to Maddy. So this is the Maddy Hobo. It's almost kind of giving saddlebag vibes. It is slimmer in profile than I normally gravitate to. But again, it was an amazing price. So here we go. Get all of her packaging off. It is a Hobo, but it has a crossbody strap that comes with it as well. So a little bit of versatility in carry. Let me get it unpacked. Okay. Probably should put on some Jeopardy music or something. I'm waiting for everything to come off. So if you have not, while I'm unpacking this, if you have not checked out my shorts feed, there are videos there from Tory Burch, from Coach, from a recent visit to Dooney at the Woodbury Commons outlet. I have a video coming for Coach as well. I've got a Coach accessories video, small haul, let me call it what it is. Small haul that's coming up. I've got some Sephora and Ulta videos coming up. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do something like Vlogmas for the holidays. I haven't fully decided on that yet. But if you have not checked out my shorts feed, then I'd ask that you kindly do so after this video. And don't be shy. You can like those videos too. All right. So here, okay, so this is the bag. This is the Hobo strap. It has, I like this hardware. Coach, I give them a hard time about their hardware, but on this bag, I'm liking it. Now, we'll see what kind of closure it has for the top of the bag, but even as a shoulder bag, that's not terribly bad, but this one doesn't adjust. And it can also go crossbody without it fully giving me a mammogram. So it's in a good place. I like that. And then from a shoulder bag standpoint, I don't like the way the strap fits on my shoulder. That's gonna constantly slide, but for those that have a little bit broader shoulders, that would probably work for you. And then as a hobo, that color is so deep and rich and gorgeous. Oh, I love this color. Okay, so here, this is the Maddy Hobo. Comes with the double straps. The Hobo strap does not have hardware on it to detach, but it does have the adjustable knob, so maybe it would come off. I would keep these on. It does have the magnetic hardware, so it's gonna lose points for me on that because it's not high quality and it's not gonna stay secured. But what I got excited about a minute ago is this bag actually has an accessory piece, and I don't remember seeing that when I placed the order. I don't remember seeing it in any of the pictures. So that will help to save me on looking for a catch-all or other accessories to go in the bag. Let me see if it's detachable. Okay. It does have hardware, so it can be attached or detached from the bag. There it goes. Okay, so here is the pouch. You've got your creed there. Here we go. I guess we consider this the front. Zipper pull across the top. And on the inside, you have your Coach card. And then it's a black lining. You can see Coach kind of printed in there. And then again, you have it so that you can clip dog leash into the bag. Now, what I don't know is if there is a place inside for that to actually attach. So let's dig out the content of the stuffing and see. Okay, all right. So there is an O-ring attached to the inside. So you actually do have a place to attach the little wristlet pouch. Let me see if I can get that on here. Get the right angle. Come on, catch. I don't know. I'm still looking at this leather. It is thicker than the tote that I got, but it's not a whole lot thicker. But there you have the pouch here in the interior. It might make, I don't know if I'd use this like Black Friday shopping if I go out someplace, because again, the top isn't secure. And you can see the leather is not a lot thicker. It is thicker, but not significantly thicker than like the tote on the leather on the Central Valley tote and some of the chain tote that I have. So, all right, I did pull out a couple, just a handful. They're actually kind of already out. This is from Dooney and Burke. I don't think the color, but they are in the berry family. So that one, I think the trim throws it off, but we're going to drop it in just to see what will fit. There is also a Dooney and Burke card case, and this is more Bordeaux, and this is in the color Boysenberry. But again, I think the colors coordinate well enough that without me digging to try to find the Boysenberry wallet from Coach, I could make that work. And then, let's see here. I have a Coach pouch. This is the varsity stripe pouch, and it has 2 card slots in the interior. Wristlet strap does not fully detach. It detaches enough that I could put it through the zipper if I wanted to, and then turn it truly into, I don't like when they do that. Okay, so I could detach the wristlet strap, attach it to the zipper pull because there is no other hardware on here, and I could use it as a little mini bag. But if I'm going to use it as a mini bag, I like for it to be closed, but as soon as you zip it closed, now it goes back to being a wristlet. So I'm not really sure what their intentions were with this. But anyway, here we go from a companion standpoint. And I do like that together. I actually like the pouch and the card case, I think. Will that go? Yeah, even though it's a different color, it kind of works there. And then we got the actual wristlet pouch that comes with it. So let's see what that all looks like together. Doop, 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 and here. So that would all tie it together. I kind of like that. It's not all the same color. It's a little bit to break it up. The color is seasonally appropriate for me for this time of year. So I could absolutely see all of that together. These are empty. I want to see what the strength is of this top magnet. So I'm putting... So I've got, doesn't have that wide of a bottom, so I've got to be careful about what I put in here. Okay, so I'm going to just add a couple more things just to see what the capacity is. All right, Maddie. Maddie's holding on. Let's see. Not that I would need all of these, but trying to see from a base standpoint what it will hold. It does have a curved bottom, right? So things that are square, rectangular could cause some indentation. So I may need to turn some things. Can't turn things north-south because then it blocks the zipper. But on, it's bumping, Okay, if I do it dead center, that helps. And nothing is weighted, no cards, no nothing. And as soon as I pick it up, all right, there's the magnet. And then as soon as I pick it up, that magnet is not going to, look at that. Magnet is not going to hold. So they got an A+ for the actual lobster claws or the dog leash, whatever you want to call it, from the outside hardware. But then the interior, to me, which is just as important from a security standpoint, it is not. Oh, coach. All right, so it is closed. And as soon as I lift it up, the weight and all of those accessories are empty. So think about your wallet with your actual cards, your hand sanitizer, your cosmetic, your car keys, things that actually have some weight to them, because these are just empty accessories. This is not going to, it's not going to even serve as a light carry, or I don't know that I would even use it now as an occasion bag, because the top is not going to stay secure. And that is unfortunate. All right, so I took out these two items and it seems to be doing better, but keep in mind, all of these accessories are still empty. I don't have anything in here that's really got any significant weight, but just so that you can see what's inside. So the pouch that actually came with the bag, a Coach Varsity pouch in pebbled leather. There is a Dooney wallet, a Dooney card case, and a Kate Spade quilted L-zip. It's just, I am pleased with the leather. I am in love with the color. I love the dual strap carry option. It does have the Coach hang tag here on the side. I like the short shoulder Hobo strap better than the long one, because this one has a little bit better shape to it. Love that it came with the pouch and that the pouch is detachable, so that gives me some additional carry options. But the hardware interior is a miss for me. There is also not an inside pocket or card case on the wall, and I understand I've got that here, but no card case, no card slots in the pouch as well. And then also from a carry standpoint, the bag is narrow. It has a much more narrow bottom depth than I normally use, and the fact that it's concave on the sides means that I've got to be really, really careful about how I pack this bag, as not to distort the leather, because it's going to dent if something is heavy and, you know, poking on the sides. It also is going to mean that getting items back inside this bag is probably going to feel a little bit like Tetris, because everything's going to have a place. The center of the bag, of course, is going to be wider than if you put something closer to one of the front or the back wall. It does not have any other Coach branding on it. It has the hang tag, and then it has under the bottom genuine glove tanned leather. That's it as far as logos or branding or any of those things on this bag. So it is a very, very minimal design. I'm also going to call it a minimal carry, because this, even though this is a little, I wouldn't call this a medium bag, it's going to carry to me like a small bag, not even a crossbody. because I've got to keep in mind that the more things I add, even like my sunglass case, keys, that kind of thing, it's going to add weight, and the top of this bag is not going to stay closed. So even though it was a great deal, I don't know that it was that great of a deal if I'm not going to be able to carry it without some serious considerations about what I, exclude from my carry. But that is a gorgeous piece of leather. I do love the color. I really like the shape as well. It's kind of giving that field, duney feel, messenger type saddlebag. It's giving saddlebag vibes. But it's... I have 2 Coach bags right now sitting in my cart, and I am trying to decide if I pull the trigger on one or both of them. And unfortunately, after a closer look at this hardware, I just don't know that the price is going to be worth what they actually ship. I absolutely love Coach's accessories, but there are very few bags that have truly hit the spot for me without me finding some flaw. Either the color, the size, the hardware, the interior organization, the color of the lining. I don't know why I continue to look at their bags, because they're missing some of the quality elements that I have grown to love and appreciate in other brands. So there. I said it. It's not the first time I've said it, but if this is your first time here, it may be the first time that you're hearing it. I can't even say that I have a love-hate relationship with Coach, because I love their SLGs, their wallets, and those kinds of things. But to check all of the boxes on a bag from their collection, outlet or boutique, that has checked all of my boxes, something that's checked all of the boxes, Double Swagger. I know that's been a little bit ago. Maybe the Field Tote. And I'm still torn about making additional Field Tote purchases. But this is Maddy. Maddy has joined my collection for Coach to replace my Boysenberry Central Chain Tote, which is about 2 years old. That is much, much thinner in leather. Now, it has way more capacity, but it's also going to likely show wear a lot quicker, because it's not the glove-tanned leather, and therefore is not going to age with heavy use, as well as this piece from the boutique, which I actually purchased from the reserve section on CoachOutlet.com. So let me know what you think. I probably should have pulled out the Central Tote, but I don't know where it is. Or maybe I already gave it away. I'm not sure. Loving the color, not sure about the capacity. If I move into it and carry it for a stint, I will let you know how I pack it and what my updated thoughts are on it. But this is definitely not a travel bag for me. And even if I were to travel with it, it wouldn't be my primary bag. And for security reasons, I don't know that I would feel comfortable out in public with it, especially during the holiday season. So let me know what you think of Maddy. This is Maddy with her double straps, Hobo, slight shoulder, crossbody carry option, magnetic top, comes with a pouch, no organization in the interior, and on camera it looks like the lining might be a dark navy micro suede, but it could be black. Nope, that's navy. It's navy, which makes sense for this color. Alrighty, so that is it for tonight. Short, sweet, and completely undecided on where this bag is going to fit from a carry options in my collection. Color, love it. Accessories, I think I've got a couple of options that I can work with, but I don't know that this one's going to work for me. So let me know what you think. If you're watching it in the replay, leave the comments. If you're in the chat and you've engaged tonight, thank you so very much for chatting along. Until next time, I do hope you find something that feeds your addiction. Take care, everyone.